Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with the Andris Nelsons Shostakovich symphonies, concertos, and Lady Macbeth box. I mean, kind of a strange little grab bag assortment of things, isn't it? At least, to have the opera sort of attached to the end as an appendix. Anyway, I'm here to tell you, don't rush. Because what Universal is doing, or what DG is doing, and it's really rather irritating, is they are releasing the whole box with all this stuff in a clump first. Then they're going to release the concertos on separate discs over the next couple of months or so. And Lady Macbeth, I have no idea. I assume that will come out separately too. I'm not exactly sure. It's very tough to tell what these people have in mind. So rather than spend $118 or whatever much it is, it's about that, I think. I would wait and let's see how the concertos go, because these symphonies, well, they're hit and miss. You can do much better for Shostakovich symphony cycles. I mean, you can get Petrenko on Naxos is fabulous. The new Michael Sanderling on Sony, if you can find it. There's the Barshai on Brilliant Classics. There's these wonderful Shostakovich sets. Wigglesworth on Biss. They're all more consistent than this guy is. So let's recap where we are, and let's just talk about the symphonies and why I think it makes sense to hold your horses. First of all, symphonies 1, 2, 3. Bleh. Not very good. I mean, they really aren't. I mean, number 1 is very patchy and fragmented. 2 and 3 are boring. I mean, the only thing you could really do with them is be as exciting as humanly possible with them, right? And he's not. He really isn't. However, then we come to the core of Shostakovich's oeuvre, symphonically speaking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're all really good. They really are. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so that's 8 symphonies that are really, really pretty terrific. And, one of the wonderful things about this whole cycle, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, is the opportunity to hear the Boston Symphony play this music, because it's one of the world's great orchestras. And it doesn't get recorded much because, American orchestras don't get recorded much because of money and other considerations. They issued some of their own things sort of for a while when James Levine was around, but basically, we're not hearing a lot of them. So to have them doing this whole cycle is really a cool thing. So you definitely would want to hear 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, but you can get those separately because they were released as twofer sets by DG. I mean, unless, of course, they're all deleted too. Who the hell knows what's going on with these people? But those are good. Then we have the last ones. We have 12, 13, 14, and 15. Bleh. They are really mediocre. 12 is a snooze. 13 is dead in the water. 14 is not anything special. And 15 is surprisingly, I thought they would do it really well, but it's Nelsons. He's just sleepwalking through the work. I mean, he's hot and cold to this stuff. So there are 15 symphonies. 8 of them are pretty terrific. 7 of them are pretty forgettable. The result is that it's you're batting 50%. So why would you want to get this huge box with all of this other stuff, not knowing what that other stuff sounds like in advance? Because you really should. I mean, they're trying to get you to buy it all, the whole thing. And I'm not. I mean, I did so I could talk to you about it. But I'm crazy that way. I really, really think. Now, what are the concertos? What is the rest of this stuff? You've got the piano concertos with Yuja Wang, or Wang, whatever she wants to call herself. Who knows what they're going to be like? Probably they'll be fine, but we'll see. Then you've got the violin concertos with Baiba Skride, or however you pronounce her last name. Skride, I don't know. She already did the first violin concerto. She's already recorded it with actually the Janacek concerto as a coupling, but she hasn't done the second. So again, you may already have it. So, with her, the first one anyway, but we'll see. And Nelsons has conducted the violin concertos before too with, who was it, Arabella Steinbacher or whatever her name is, on Orfeo. So you can get him doing the violin concerto somewhere else. And then we've got the cello concertos with Yo-Yo Ma. Well, that'll be interesting because Yo-Yo Ma's already recorded at least the first cello concerto way long ago with Eugene Ormandy. It was like one of Ormandy's last recordings for Columbia. It was an early digital or something. You know, it'll be interesting to hear what Ma sounds like nowadays because I haven't heard him in a long time. I thought he retired. I didn't know what was going on with him. I guess he's still out there. Remember, there was a point where he said he was bored with the classical repertoire and wanted to spend the rest of his life doing, you know, Appalachian waltz records and world music and things like that. Well, I guess he's back. So these will all come in due course, and we can evaluate them individually. And then, if you want, you can get them separately, or you can get the box. But I just don't see the point in getting a 50% good, 50% real mediocre symphony cycle just to get the rest of this stuff. Now, Lady Macbeth of Mtsensk is with Christine Opelace and Brendan Gunnell and Günter Greusbeck and Peter Hur, with, you know, Tanglewood Festival people and other like that. It was a concert performance, it seems, from the photos in here, and I haven't heard it yet because I'm taking my time. I'm going to go through the rest of the box gradually and see what it's like. So this is an interesting video because I don't really get a chance most of the time to say, just wait, hang on, hold your horses. I don't understand the point of this. I really don't. What they should have done, of course, was release all the concertos and other stuff first, after they did the symphony, so we could hear the whole thing, then put it in a box, and then I could say, well, if you haven't purchased all these symphonies and concertos and the opera, even though the symphonies are only 50% solid, all the other stuff is fabulous, and if the price is right, it may be worth getting the box. But that's not what they're giving us the chance to do. So we have to do it our way. And our way is to cease and desist. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.